Hello everyone. Today's story is a little different. It's based on a true experience. Let's start. It was a time when my family and I went to stay at our ancestral village house. Those visits were always filled with excitement. Meeting cousins after a long time, enjoying homemade food, and staying up late into the night sharing stories, laughter, and quiet gossip. All of us cousins used to sleep together in one large room. In one corner of the room were the wall-mounted idols of Lord Ganesha and Lord Narayana, where daily prayers were offered. With an old ancestral wooden chair placed in front of them. In another corner stood my grandmother's bed, and in the middle of the room all of us cousins slept together, wrapped in shared blankets. One midnight, as the night grew quiet, our whispers faded, giggles turned into yawns, and one by one everyone drifted into sleep. Everyone except me. I kept turning from side to side, but unable to rest. Trying to force myself to sleep, I pulled the blanket over my head. Soon the warmth became uncomfortable, and I began to sweat. So slowly, carefully, I lifted the blanket just enough to breathe. And that's when I saw something. A shadow, soft and undefined, moving gently, almost as if it were dancing. It wasn't sudden or violent. Yet, its presence made my heart race. Fear rushed through me, and I quickly pulled the blanket back over my head. After a few moments, gathering courage, I peeked out again. The shadow was still there. It was moving in the fast circles, again and again, toward the corner where the idols of Lord Ganesha and Lord Narayana stood. And then it began to bow, slowly and quietly. My fear softened into confusion and wonder, but I was still too frightened to move. I lay there frozen, watching and waiting. Nearly an hour passed in that silence. Then my cousin sleeping beside me stirred. In a trembling whisper, I called her name. Half asleep, she opened her eyes and softly said, almost as if she were stating something very obvious, "Didi, there's a shadow, and it's sitting on the chair in front of God," she said. At that moment, both of us cried out and woke everyone in the room. Lamps were lit, voices overlapped, and we told them everything that had happened. Some listened in disbelief, some smiled nervously, and others felt afraid. When the lamps were fully lit, the room looked just as it always had. There was nothing there anymore. But once that moment passed and calm returned, I realized that what I had seen was not dark or frightening. The room felt peaceful, protected, almost sacred. It felt as though a divine presence had come quietly, not to frighten us, but to offer reverence and leave behind a blessing. God does not always arrive with thunder or the miracles we expect. Sometimes He comes silently in the stillness of night.